Hey y'all, it's Lindsay with the Fiber Seed, and it is WIP Wednesday where I share what I've been working on, which are a lot of different things. So let's talk about some stuff. What am I working on? Well, I made these socks last week. Maybe last week, maybe the week before, I don't remember. I made these cute, best little socks ever by Lauren Slagle, and I made them out of Glimmer and Sprout sock, and I thought, I might as well make a baby hat to go with it. And I'm using Sprout DK in Glimmer. So it's coming out like this because this is the Beloved Bonnet by tincanknits, and it works up really fast. I did this in the car really quickly. So that should be done very soon. Might be working on a deadline, Saturday. Anyway, so I did that. I am working on Reese's sock. So I was using my pattern, the Simply Ribbed sock, and then I realized that his legs are skinny chicken legs and they're smaller than an adult's, even though his foot's almost the same size as an adult's. So because of that, I now have put 3 sizes to the sock pattern instead of 1, because that's all I had done when I first made the pattern like umpteen years ago. I think it's been almost a decade, so I can say umpteen, almost. Anyway, I have the smaller size that'll fit Reese, and then there'll be 1 size larger than what that medium size was. So, small, medium, large. Anyway, I'm using Reece Man on Sprout sock, and I have literally 2 rounds done. It'll go by quickly. Yeah, so that's what I've got working on that. And this is what the sock, well, not this colorway, but this is what the sock will look like when it's finished, but smaller because less stitches. So it's fun, super simple, fun for everyone. Anyway, what else have I been working on? Binding off. Look, I think I'm over halfway. Nope, I think I'm halfway done binding off. I might be slightly more than halfway bound off. This is my Cuddle Puddle Wrap. It's by Darci Kern, and I'm using Tropical Vibes in Sprout sock, and I just used 1 hank. So this is what it looks like so far. This is the bind off. It's an I-cord bind off. It's really a nice touch of her finish, and the pattern was a lot of fun. This was, TV, car, wait in line, knitting, because it was intuitive, so you really didn't have to make sure you knew where you were, because it was easy to remember. So that's how that's going. So I should have that bound off by the time that y'all see a WIP Wednesday again. What else? I have a swatch done. Actually, I've got a knitted and crocheted swatch. What are these? This is the September color of the month. This is raw copper. So there's your knit and your crochet swatch, and I have single crochets, half double crochets, and double crochets, so you can see how they work up a little bit differently depending on the medium you want to use. So it's a really sweet colorway, and it's greens, blues, and like a rosy tan, but like they're all muted colors, and with little pops of other fun colors, which can be subtle depending on what you do with it. So that's what it looks like in the swatches. This is what it looks like in a cake. And this is what it looks like in a hank. So, making my own sound effects over here. Anyway, so that's what that looks like. That is going to be available Friday. This Friday, 9/1 at 7 p.m. So be there. I'll have a reminder. What else have I been doing? So I'm going to start another project because I don't have enough already, right? I'm going to be finishing. I finished so many socks. I have so many projects I can start without guilt because that's just what I do. We're not going to talk about the stuff over there that has patterns and the yarn. I'm starting another one. I'm going to put this on those first. So this is what I'm going to make. Okay, this is the Baby Honey Blanket by Craftling Designs. Find it on Ravelry, that's where I found it. And it's sweet because, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. I think you can see it on there. There's little honeycombs on it. okay? But they're not regular. Does that make sense? Here, without looking at the pattern. See that? So anyway, that is what I'm going to be working on out of some more Glimmer. And I think that the pattern is going to turn out really nice because it is garter and the cabling, well, twisted stitches, they're thick enough, but I think they're going to pop. So it'll be subtle, but it'll pop so you can see it. And there'll be multiple levels of fun going on. And I'm super excited about it. It's a baby blanket for my niece that's coming. So I'm super excited about that. I also have some fun other projects that I'm dyeing with natural dyes. So this is my tick seed from my garden. And I have another one of these doing fabric with my marigolds and some calendula and hollyhocks mixed in. So I'm getting a nice yellow color. I know, yellow. Anyway, yellow. And I'm going to be doing some experimentation with pear bark, not the kind that you can eat, the kind that is fallen down and not supposed to be here. It's invasive. And I'm going to see if the bark makes a cool colorway, like pear tree bark that is with the edible fruits. Anyway, that'll be fun. Currently, it smells like wet wood in the pot, and it's kind of hilarious. It's the smell of petrichor. Anyway, also I'm making calendula oil, and if I'm saying it wrong, it's in my head. I can spell it and we're good. I'm saying calendula, you can say calendula. It makes me think of Caligula, so I'm saying calendula. I am doing oil. Yay! So it's good for like salves and stuff, and winter's coming, so I thought I'd make some, and I have an overabundance of them in my garden. So that's what I've been doing. Also gardening, but I forgot to bring my okra that I forgot to pick. It's like this long. I'm going to use it for a soup. Or gumbo. Gumbo would be nice. Anyway, that's all for now. Just know there is a lot of yarn coming to the shop, to the shows. Y'all, we're going to be in a bunch of shows. We're coming to New Jersey next weekend. And then the weekend after that is Wool Gathering, and the weekend after that is Shenandoah Valley Fiber Festival. I can't remember. Those three, though, in a row. Exciting. We're going to be all over the place, and there'll be yarn everywhere. So if I don't have a WIP Wednesday next week, that is why, because there is stuff happening. So until next time, happy crafting.